mundo. Esto por aquí. Esto por aquí. Esto por aquí. Pues vale.
When fate decides a troll must bow, Chieftain Narjak Firstborn told his cub. EleKraho must carry the tribe now. Narjak has spoken. Slowly, EleKraho looked up from the bloody mud. EleKraho cannot. He is not ready. Narjak's gaze was like fog. Take care of them, cub. Them and him. Both.
Oh, mola. A ver. Cazador. Maestro de las llamas. Armado. Tocado por la oscuridad. Cachorro de la tierra. ¿Qué coño? Toma sangre. Vale. Epa. Vale. Ah, que son los tres. Vale. Pero gris. Vale. Este va a ser... Ok.
Shield the tribe, and shield Noag. Those were Chieftain Narjak's last words to his cub EleKraho after a ballista bolt from the Tusk Hunters pierced right through his chest. Fabled warrior, leader of the Moonkin Trolls, last of the mythical firstborn, killed by elven poachers. It was not only Narjak's heart the bolt impaled that day, but also that of the Moonkin tribe, weakened by the terrible blood-rot plague and decimated by the hunters. They had long been struggling for survival. With their mighty chieftain gone, the last ray of hope still shining was Noag, EleKraho's younger sibling who had inherited Narjak's legendary power. The chieftain's wish for EleKraho to succeed him surprised many kin, but it surprised EleKraho most of all. True, he was a strong and honorable warrior, but far from the Moonkin's best. All he had was the peculiar gift to hear the voices of the dead, and an iron will to do right by his sire's last words. Was he ready for this? He could not say. Yet when the tribe demands, a troll must bow. And so EleKraho found himself giving his first command as a chieftain to be. The Moonkin would travel to Mugwa's cradle, a shrine guarded by the Moonkin Trolls, to perform the Devouring, the sacred ritual where the new chieftain consumed the old chieftain's heart to take up his role. This story begins the day the Bruised tribe arrived at the cradle, where EleKraho, joined by his mentor Grunwar and his trusted one Saska, ventured out to find a holy plant for the ritual, Mugwa's tear. Little did EleKraho know that the true trial of the Moonkin Trolls had just begun. No matter what the trolls may think of Chieftain EleKraho, trust not the foul tusks who say he had everything given to him on a moon silver platter, all because his sire was chieftain before him. Oh no, little cubs. The hunger, the blood rot, the hunters. The Moonkin had become but a shadow, and in the span of a day, it became EleKraho's calling to lead them back to Mugwa's light. The day he and his... these the ones? Magua's tears. The sacred plants.
Pity she always cries in hard-to-reach places. It was a rotten pain to get here.
One blue macrog to embalm the chieftain's corpse for the devouring. Harm not the others.
All right.
And it is done. The bloom.
Back to the cradle then. Before the big little oaf Noag goes mad with worry, thinking they tumbled off a cliff.
Let them march back. Wait, before they leave. Grangwa...
What for? The devouring?
No. It is... the Moonkin have been running for so long, Chieftain.
Fine.
Grangwa, thanks.
There.
Zaska should not have done that. The blooms are sacred.
Well, Zaska just did, and he still stands here.
Fine. Back to the cradle, then.
Puntos de habilidad, vale.
Grangwa is ready.
Can Zaska help?
At his service.
Ready for action.
What can he do for the tribe?
Vale.
That man's plan from the start.
What?
Is Trusted One all right?
He is. Closed. Maybe that big stick will help. And it is open. Strange.
Maybe Zarama could learn a thing or two from these ruins.
Brittle bone craftsmanship never brings anything good.
If he insists.
It is like the other one, but this... This... Grangwa will go there.
Interesting. Probably.
That should work. What is this? Easy.
Vale.
Let EleKraho see. This looks interesting. Bugs, look out!
Let him at them!
May Magua guide his hands. Time to move on.
Great!
Dead.
To smash! What is that? through here.
True. But there is a hex stone. If they can kindle the...
There they are. Trusted one, Nurbok One-Eye. What is he doing here? Looking for them. The fat bonekin chieftain was getting worried.
The tears were harder to find than they thought.
Cub Akrog, Nurbok, they talked about this. The chieftain must be devoured, so Magua can pass. What Narjok would want is for the tribe to survive. But Nurbok has said his piece. It is clear the tribe would rather listen to a fresh
Is Nurbok dumb?
He is. Make no mistake. Nurbok Akrog knows Nurbok. He can. Oh, what? Nurbok knows the small tusk has been scheming. He will keep an eye on it.
Scheming makes it sound very bad. He will tell Trusted One Akrog after the devouring.
Kin should not have secrets from each other, Zaska.
And Grimoire would know all about that, no?
Akrog is listening.
Let Zaska get a proper look. Going now.
What is this?
What is Agrog waiting for? They need to bring the tears to the Bonekin.
That bear.
Nurbok crushed it, but it was maybe a bonekin or a brittle bone.
Anuk's eyes have scouted the junk.
True. Well, a wise idea. Best ask Crumb who needs it most.
Akrog will leave now.
He will, but there...
Sharp tusks and thick hide, then. That way.
Interesting. Probably. Over here, big shit. Destroy them! They messed with the wrong tribe.
What is that?
This way?
Something about this jungle always makes Akrog's hide crawl.
Of Magua's power, making life and plants flourish all around it. Pity.
Of course not.
Interesting. Probably. By the holy hide! Cabrax was about to ask the bones if something...
Chieftain Cabrax, Magua prayed.
Good for the tears? Ah, good. Very good. Mugwa will be pleased. A sacred pierce stick. Oh, of course they do. But the Moonkin...
How can they shape?
Just like how the Moonkin shape their other weapons.
Can they not use the bow?
No.
All right. Akrog meant no disrespect. Where can they find...
Oh, there are many places in this jungle. But
his name is...
Is that a Moonkin saying? Ah, Cabrex likes it. Sure.
All right. To the tribe camp.
They should look for Noag, too. Let them hope he has done nothing silly.
They will. He is going. What is it that warrior... Just speak.
Well...
Like what?
Well...
Talig.
It is true. Well... No.
I'm sorry.
No?
All the gift of Narg should just... Narg speaks...
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Let Zazka get a prod.
Magua praise.
Hello to Julog, too.
Are the beaks well?
Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
The Moonkin need to craft a tooth.
Tooth?
No.
The cave, true. A key. Not yet, because...
Maybe.
But you go...
EleKraho will look.
He will. Or... The chosen chieftain might be able to help Slick, if he has time. Just come and talk to him when he can.
EleKraho needs Zara.
What he need? Granois is ready.
Zazka is listening.
EleKraho is ready.
Strapper Slig Stout.
It is true, chosen.
Yes, it is true.
Oh, the
He needs...
No. Perfect. So, has the chosen chieftain time to help Slick, just like in the...
He has not
Magwar... Alright. He will see him soon.
Alright. Zaramak said the cave is to the north. And let them keep an eye out for Little Blood.
Trusted one gets used to the... Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Looks interesting. Chosen chieftain, over here!
Slig, there he is.
It was good of chosen chieftain...
Not just yet, Slig.
Alright, but come back. It was good of chosen chieftain EleKraho.
He's ready.
Oh, wonderful. Let them see how much lovely scrap is waiting for them in there. Magwar's tusks! Look at this place! Slick's not sure where to start.
Slig should keep his voice down. He was right not to come here alone. EleKraho is sure there are enemies around every corner.
Can Zazka help?
He is on his way. Going now. Keep those Araks away from Slig.
Worry not. EleKraho will crush them. Just get that scrap.
He will. This makes a nice change from all the thinking Slig has been doing lately.
What thinks he about?
Slig will tell him if he promises to keep crushing those Araks. Well, Slig likes to think about the trolls he knows. And the ones he has known.
Has Slig lost someone close to him too?
It is true. And not as recently as the Chosen Chieftain, of course. Slig likes to remember his old friend Zanuck.
Zanuck? EleKraho knows not that name.
They had been friends since they were cubs. Slig will never forget the day when Zanuck asked him to be his trusted one.
What happened to him?
The blood rot took him. He got hurt out in the swamps, and it seemed like he was getting better. But then, the rot took over and he was gone. Slig was with him when he died. He hoped Zanuck knew he was there.
Together, to the very end. That is the promise trusted ones make. EleKraho is so...
Slig thinks this might be the last of it. Rotten Arax again!
EleKraho will take care of them. Is he nearly done?
Slig is a fast worker, Chosen Chieftain. They can head back in a flash. Unless he is not in a hurry to return.
Well, there is just so much to take care of. He would like to help Slig for longer, but...
But duty calls. Slig understands. It cannot be like the old times anymore, and that once he is chieftain. The chieftain can still have fun, though. He should not forget.
He will try not to. At least Little Blood is good at reminding EleKraho to be less serious.
That is good. Noag Moonblood makes them all smile. He is such a sweet troll behind that thick hide and those strong arms. The tribe is lucky to have a troll like him who can bring joy and hope. Now Slig really cannot carry...
That was actually quite fast.
It would have been a lot...
It was no trouble. He will.
What is needed of him?
What now? More troubles? Moving on.
On his way.
Cursed rot.
Let EleKraho see. EleKraho is glad to see Slig made it back safely.
Very much. He and Slig are...
They are welcome. Maybe it...
Look, once the burial is done...
EleKraho would like that.
It is a deal.
Sharp tusks and thick hides, Slig.
Chieftain back! Go...
EleKraho needs their...
What he need?
Pues nada.
No Little Blood. Strange.
Hopefully he did nothing foolish.
Old fur worries too much. Noag can take care of himself.
Maybe. But he is still the Moonblood, and they must not lose him. They should ask Crumb. Maybe he knows something. Let Grimoire take a closer look.
What is this?
Interesting. There.
Better. Good.
Elder Magua prays. How are the wounded?
Not well.
Might not.
Sometime.
Almost. Would Crumb know?
Strange. No, Crumb has seen him not. But he was very upset about their sire.
EleKraho will...
He should. And even... No.
All right. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Crumb. Moving now. That way.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
What on Urgath is this? Nerbak. Akrok 2 he... Oh.
Ibrak, Kutuk, Elder Great Hunters.
I Kutuk.
What are they doing out here?
Is nothing here, though.
Akrog.
He...
Well, that...
Shut up, small kin hop. What he want Ibrak to say if they heard all?
Nothing. Trust Akrog. Now, another question. All right.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Zazka is
Lead the way.
listening.
Only fools challenge the Moonkin. May Magua guide his
Go join the
hands.
worms. They will not get away from Zazka.
For the Moonkin!
What is that? Interesting. Probably.
Let Grunwa take a closer
Head
look.
towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Moving on. This way?
Noah, crush!
They here?
Noak, quick.
Over here, big shit.
Magwa's hand.
Go squish! As long as he leaves a handful for Zaz.
50. He is. Noah!
Noah ready.
Vale.
It is not about hiding.
No Mugwa septic utters no.
But will be!
Oh, little blood.
Is.
It is good to greet.
It's all. No, not.
Should Zazka
It's surprised.
Sure. But he will accompany them afterwards. It is better this way.
He's
Pues somos cuatro.
let Zazka get a proper look.
Rat them! They go back to Zeramak now?
Soon. He is going.
This looks interesting.
What is this?
Bloodburn. That was the name of the hex plague that had caused the rot 600 moons ago. It came from a land far across the water, and its bite was felt by the races in different ways. Elves were barely affected. Brittle bones died slowly. Green skins quickly and brutally. The bloodburn was weaker on Urgath, but it affected its creatures nonetheless. The trolls were left cursed with weak flesh, and cubs who died before they could be born.
All right. A tiny pierce stick with hex power, Gabrak said. Let them find it.
And keep their crush sticks ready. Zeramak said there were beasts. Grunwa is ready.
Going now.
He will protect the tribe.
Time to make pay. They messed with the wrong tribe.
He might be old, but his tusks
Let
are
him
still
at them.
sharp.
They will not get away
May
from Zaga.
Magua guide his
The
hand.
tribe must survive.
They will die last.
Bueno, lo vamos a dejar por aquí y